The Southeastern Conference presents a review of the 1988 gymnastics season. The Alabama Crimson Tide marched into their own gym, hoping to recapture the Southeastern Conference Championship they surrendered to Georgia in 1987. During the year, the SEC proved that not only were the teams very competitive within the conference, but also on a national level. As usual, the vault was an extremely close competition. So close there was a tie for first, as LSU teammates Jennifer Lyerly and Julianne Wilson tied the SEC record with a 9.65. The team from Alabama began to flex their muscles on the uneven bars. Freshman Tina Rinker finished third, and sophomore Marie Robbins placed second in this event. Here Marie demonstrates smooth transitions and free-flowing swings between bars, both vital characteristics of a good bar routine. Alabama may have taken second and third, but Georgia's Lucy Weiner is in a class by herself. Lucy is a two-time All-American and the 1983 Pan Am Games gold medalist on the uneven bars. Her score of 9.8 was reflective of the amount of difficulty and the creativity in this routine. The junior had a fine tournament as she went on to finish third on the balance beam and fifth in the all-around. LSU's Patty Kickerfer took second on the beam, and Melissa Miller, a junior, has had a steady career since arriving at the University of Florida. But it was here at the 1988 Southeastern Conference Tournament that she blossomed. The native of Pensacola is a team leader for Coach Ernestine Weaver. The 9.75 that Melissa earned with this routine is a new SEC record on the beam. The results of the floor exercise were reminiscent of 1987. Only this time, the three-way tie was for second. And again, it is Marie Robbins of Alabama demonstrating her talents. Tied with Robbins was teammate Kathy Bilodeau and Georgia's Paula Mayhew. In order to win on the floor exercise, a gymnast must combine athletic ability with the grace of dance. And according to the judges, Melissa Miller was the best in this event. Miller shows off her tumbling skills in this routine, which had several difficult passes. The 9.75 received on the floor exercise, combined with the record-breaking mark on the beam, helped Melissa to the all-around title and another SEC record. Marie Robbins and Tina Rinker were second and third in the all-around, followed by Janice Kerr of Florida, Lucy Weiner, and Kim Masters, also from Alabama. Kentucky coach Leah Little was honored as the Southeastern Conference Gymnastics Coach of the Year. And the most important honor of the day went to the ladies of Alabama. The Crimson Tide is the 1988 Southeastern Conference Gymnastics Champions. Next up was the NCAA Championships, where 4 of 6 SEC teams that compete in gymnastics reached the finals. The SEC is beginning to start a winning tradition of our own after the University of Georgia became the first national champions other than the Lady Utes of Utah in 1987. The key to tradition is winning, and the key to winning is coaching and competition. Sarah Patterson of Alabama and Florida's Ernestine Weaver. 1987 Coach of the Year Suzanne Yakulin of Georgia and LSU's Dee Dee Pollock are all outstanding coaches and recruiters. They have convinced talented athletes like Kathy Bilodeau and Rachelle Fruget, Gina Banales, and Melissa Miller that the best competition is in the Southeastern Conference. The domination of the conference is obvious as we see that 4 of the top 5 finalists are SEC schools. Our gymnasts received national exposure when CBS Sports broadcast the finals. Kathy Johnson and Tim Brandt covered the action.
I've really been impressed with Florida this year. They've come a long way since last year. The routines have gotten much better. They're not afraid to throw the difficult skills. And their choreography is so good.
On the vault, Melissa Miller from the University of Florida, 5'6" junior from Pensacola, Florida.
Melissa looks really strong coming into this competition. It's a handspring front, step on the end, which will cost her. Now that vault comes out of a 9.8 because of its difficulty factor. Watch again, good rise off the vault. And there's that step. Overall, though, it was a good vault.
Julie Click is a native of Cleveland, Ohio, majoring in exercise and sports science.
Good first tumbling pass. That was a front tuck through to a double back.
Gina Banyalis of Georgia, a 22-year-old senior from State College, Pennsylvania.
To Sukahara with a full twist and tuck position. Great vault. It's one of the more difficult vaults being done in this competition.
Georgia's Lucy Weiner.
And when Lucy's on, this routine is a beauty. Her work is flawless. She combines perfect swing with exciting release moves. There's one. Right into another front flip. Another release move. She moves so easily from bar to bar. Toe circle to handstand and a front pike half dismount. Excellent routine.
Patty holds the school record on the beam with a 9.7 in the regionals last year.
Watch that balance. Nice high scale. LSU has had a great season. They're seeded third coming into this competition. This is one of their stronger performers, especially on beam. Again, showing off her flexibility. She's doing a nice, steady job here. LSU has been steady all year long. Dismount, two back handsprings to a full twist.
Rochelle Fruget is now ready for the floor exercise.
Now she has unusual tumbling passes. That was a front somersault through to a Rudy or a front with a full and a half twist.
All the LSU competitors really look confident.
As they should be. They've had a good year. Front through to a full twist.
Jennifer Lyerly is the Lady Tigers' best and All-American on this apparatus.
Jennifer's going to do a tuck front with a half twist, valued at 9.9. Nice height and a perfect landing. Very good vault.
This is Allison Blumberg of Alabama, a 5'2" sophomore from Potomac, Maryland.
Now, each vault performed has a maximum possible score based on its difficulty. To lay out Sukahara, that's scored from a 9.9. She did it quite well.
Kathy, she says she's been concentrating on the vault and floor all year.
Watch the perfect body position laid out all the way around and a good landing.
On the uneven bars for Alabama, this freshman holds great promise.
I was watching Alabama in warm-ups, and they are superb on this event. Watch the swing and the amount of difficulty in their moves. Giant swing, nice high reverse heft. That's a big move in any level of gymnastics. Notice how she keeps good form throughout the routine. Front with a half dismount.
Rinker graduated from high school magna cum laude, and she may have graduated from the bars with the same honor. Now on the beam, Kathy Bilodeau of Alabama.
She's considered by many to be the top performer in Alabama history. She's very aggressive on this event. You see the quick, sharp movements.
Wow.
Nice back tuck somersault. You'll notice she frequently takes her eyes off the balance beam. And a jump 1.5 twist. Very difficult dance move. Most girls keep their eyes glued to the balance beam. She takes the risk and looks out to the audience. The Preparing for a dismount. Cartwheel, double twist. Good landing.
This is Marie Robbins of Alabama.
Marie has been tough in this competition so far. She's really attacking every event. Back handspring, layout, step out. And here's Penny Hochschild, former Alabama star, two-time national champion, hoping Alabama makes history like she did. Gainer, layout, step out, slight bend of the knee. So far, there's only been minor deductions. Here's your dismount. Round off, double back. Excellent dismount, so difficult.
This is Kathy Bilodeau.
We saw Kathy earlier on the balance beam, which is her strongest event, but she's very entertaining here as well. First tumbling pass is a double tuck. Alabama has been hot this entire competition.
They only need to average 9.25, and Kathy, you're right. They began picking up momentum at the end of the regular season, won the Southeast Conference Championship, and had a very sharp edge all the way through this.
It's very obvious they came here to win. She's had two strong tumbling passes so far. The thing I'm most impressed with the Alabama team is how physically in shape they are. They've really worked hard on conditioning. They're very strong. She ends with a double twist. Good, strong finish.
Sherry Way, next up for the Crimson Tide.
This is definitely one of my favorite routines. She shows beautiful form. You can see a lot of dance training here. Nice high double pike. Notice the extreme toe point. Really working for perfection. Positions are gorgeous in the air. Going into her last tumbling pass. Double twist. And they've done it. Alabama's won it. All she had to do was hit her routine, and she did more than that. Tremendous job by this team. They were just hot. Nobody could have beat them here.
First ever title for the University of Alabama in anything other than football.
So middle pass, front through to a full twist. Just the mark of perfection.
9.65, way above what the Crimson Tide needed to win the national championship.
So the final results of the 1988 NCAA Championships: Alabama was first with LSU fourth, Georgia and Florida taking fifth and sixth. Once again, a new NCAA champion is crowned in gymnastics. And once again, that champion is from the Southeastern Conference, where a new tradition in gymnastics is taking form. And looking ahead to 1989, we plan to keep the NCAA Gymnastics Championship right here in the Southeastern Conference.